You learned in 8A how to factor out the greatest common factor from a series of terms. And we're going to be doing kind of the same thing in this first group of problems. We've got actually two terms here. This is a term, you see the plus that separates terms, and then here's my second term. So I have two terms. And the terms are made up of a product, 5, and this time it's times the entire parentheses, x plus 3, and then y times the entire parentheses, x plus 3. And I'm again going to look for the greatest common factor. So here I have a 5, but I don't have a 5 out front here. Here I have a y, but I don't have a y over here. But they do both have this parentheses in common. So I am going to factor out the parentheses, x plus 3, and what's going to be left is this. I took the x plus 3 to the front, and I'm left with 5 plus y, and you can see that 5 plus y right there. And that would be my answer. And you can kind of see, take the whole parentheses, x plus 3 times 5 gives me that. X plus 3 times y gives me this. All right, so let's look at the next one. The same situation. Here's my plus. Separates it into two different terms. 8 not in both of them, and the x not in both of them. But this parenthesis, the y minus 2 is. So I'm going to factor out y minus 2, and I'm left with 8 plus x. So 8 plus x. You need those parentheses in there. Example C, I have 3m squared n times the parentheses a plus b minus, and then just a plus b. So here's my two terms. I don't have any of these factors here over here, but they do both have this a plus b parentheses. So I'm going to factor out the parentheses, a plus b, and in my second parentheses, I'm going to be left with 3m to the second n minus, oh, what am I going to do here? Notice I've got to have something, because when I check it to distribute, I need something right there. So if this goes into it fully, I'm going to put a 1. So I need to hold that place right there with a 1. So a plus b will go into a plus b one time. And then D, the p plus q is in common, so I'm going to take out the p plus q parentheses, and that leaves me with 7x y to the third, again minus, and again there's no factors left over, so 1 for my answer.